Hello everyone, I am Griffin and we are back with another reaction video. This time we are reacting to top 10 ghost videos so scary you'll go Wack-A-Doo. This is by Nuke's Top 5, my favorite YouTube channel when it comes to the paranormal and supernatural. I love the paranormal and supernatural. And the supernatural show. Sad that it's done. Anyways, let's get right into this, shall we? Let's see some scary shit. Although it is pretty hard to scare me with these kind of things.
The Hanging Man. In his home in England, family man Ricky Beadle has gotten increasingly more worried about his son Elliot's abnormal behavior. One day, Ricky finds his son whispering to himself in his bedroom. So, Ricky decides to take out his phone and record as he asks little Elliot what's going on.
Elliot, what are you doing?
I'm drawing a picture.
Oh, that's cool. What's that? What's that in the corner?
Oh, no. Okay, that if I had a kid and I saw him drawing that stuff on, a portable chalkboard, I think I'd be a little worried. Maybe a more than a little worried. I'd probably be a lot worried.
Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He annoys me at the night.
Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
5-year-old Elliot.
It is amazing how in tune children are with the paranormal. It's just it's amazing, and as we grow older we seem to sort of grow out of it or lose the ability to see or interact with the paranormal. But it's fascinating and amazing just how in tune kids are into these things, and it's quite terrifying sometimes too of what they see.
Explains that he's drawn the man that is hanging in the corner of his bedroom. A man that annoys him at night by banging on the wall. Now, as if that wasn't creepy enough, Ricky later finds his son seemingly talking to someone that only he can see.
Stop it.
Elliot, what are you doing?
I see them hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's crying, and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because you'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him, if he can sleep in my room, is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay.
So it's,
Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there, and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he annoys me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and he just...
Okay, thank you.
Now, Ricky believes that maybe his son Elliot just has a bit of an overactive imagination. But that soon changes. Dad Ricky becomes worried when the 5-year-old can't seem to get any sleep for 3 nights in a row. Ricky decides to let his son try sleeping in a different room, and he installs a security camera to try to figure out what's going on. It isn't long before Elliot is woken up once again. When Dad Ricky checks the security footage, it makes his blood run cold.
Stop it. He's scaring me.
Oh hell no. No, if I had a kid and I saw that, done. No. If I did not have the ability to move to a new house or anything, I would actually be going into that room and telling whatever entity is in there, you either leave my kid alone or I am forcing you out of this house. So I would give him two choices. Either be nice, leave my kid alone, or your ass is out of here. I don't play around. That shit there is just no.
Now, Ricky thinks the strange growl in the footage is nothing more than a vent inside the room, but he has no idea what seems to be pulling Elliot out of the bed. Looking for any explanation.
And you can tell that it wasn't Elliot faking it or anything, because the force came from, it didn't come from him, his arm that he was leaning on pushing himself. It came, you could tell it came from his feet being pulled.
Decides to share his story on TikTok. So, just what do you think is going on here? Could Elliot's imaginary friend perhaps not be so imaginary after all? Is the hanging man real? And what does he want with Ricky's son? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Locked Away. Over on the popular YouTube channel Fourth Wall, they hear a story about a very haunted house. Allegedly, the entity that haunts the house is so strong that it actually took the lives of 3 of the 4 family members who lived in the home. Locals claim that only the 10-year-old son was left alive, as his parents had kept him locked in the garage to keep him safe from this evil entity.
Oh, excuse me.
Now, that was 20 years ago. So more recently, a paranormal enthusiast decided to do his own investigation to see if the house...
I'm sorry about the yawning. I didn't get much sleep. I got maybe like a few hours of sleep, and I wasn't able to go back to sleep because of car trouble. I wasn't able to go to work, and I had to wait for a tow and then bring it to the mechanic shop, and I'm just tired. But let's continue on.
Is really as haunted as locals claim. The man places a static camera in the room where the deceased family was found 20 years earlier. What he captures on video chills him to his core.
I'm guessing it's gonna come from around here. Sounds like a wind tunnel.
The unexplained loud shaking of the house's garage doors can be heard in the video. But that's not all, because did you see it? Someone can be seen standing at the entrance of the room, seemingly watching or waiting.
I was wondering what that was.
After seeing this ominous-looking figure in his footage, the investigator just gets out of there. The new owner of the house...
That was weird, because I saw that standing there the entire time, and I thought that was just some weird, effect in the camera or in the lens or something. But I was like, that could be a ghost.
Now fears that his home is cursed. So he contacts popular paranormal YouTube channel Fourth Wall and asks them to investigate the house. So... Fourth Wall sends in a cameraman to spend the night and capture whatever paranormal evidence he can. It did not go well.
Yeah, I don't think it would have gone well. I mean, it probably went well in the fact that they got some evidence, but that's probably the only good thing. That was very, very clear. It sounded like it was like somebody played some sort of recording.
The unexplained voice of a woman can be heard, but what the voice says isn't clear.
It sounds like some sort of recording somebody put in
The cameraman is a bit freaked out and looks all around, but he is all alone in the house. The investigator decides to leave static night vision cameras inside and outside the garage where the little boy was found unharmed 20 years earlier.
Is that a
The man then leaves the property to see if anything happens while he's gone. When he reviews his footage later, he is shocked by what he captured. The garage doors begin to shake violently as a pale figure seems to walk past the lower opening of one door, ambling slowly towards the room where the family's bodies were found 20 years earlier. The camera outside the garage captures the same loud shaking of the garage doors, but there's no figure to be seen. So, 20 years ago, was this what took the unfortunate family's lives? And did they lock their son in the garage to keep him safe from whatever this is? You decide. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel, Fourth Wall. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nuke's Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Email link in the description. Cats in the Cradle. Nurse Marquette Jean from Mankato, Minnesota is enjoying a quiet night at home when suddenly
It's Mankato, not Mankato. Sorry, Nuke, but it's Mankato.
her eye catches something strange
It's from my
on her
home state,
daughter's
though.
baby monitor.
God, that just makes her baby look scary. It looked like a dog or a cat. Some sort of weird animal.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here?
No.
Oh, sorry. Love you, night. Are you okay? What's wrong? No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
Scary.
Huh?
Scary.
You're scary?
Huh?
Why?
It's a monster. It's scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
On the monitor, Marquette Jean sees a bizarre figure that resembles a cat that seems to pass right through her
Yeah, it looks like one of those very poofy cats.
daughter's bedroom door. But when she asks little Everly about the cat, the 3-year-old instead complains that, quote, there's a monster in the window and that she's scared. Now, oddly enough, Marquette says that her beloved cat passed away last summer. She also says that, quote, weird and bad things have been happening in their home for a very long time, but this is the first time that they have ever caught anything on camera.
Yeah, it looks
Marquette
like one of
is
those
not
very
sure
poofy
exactly
cats.
what this is. Strange playmates. Afnan Arash claims that a strange presence has invaded his home in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He says that this powerful entity seems to grow stronger with each passing day.
Oh, rentak balik
Afnan fully expects that one of his family members is simply playing a prank on him. But when he yanks the curtain back, there's no one there. But the bizarre paranormal activity in Afnan's house soon starts to become even stronger.
Yeah, that ain't cool, man.
Something seems to be hiding in the very small cupboard in Afnan's kitchen. something that quickly reveals a small, childlike hand. Afnan begins to wonder if the strange entity that he is dealing with is attempting to imitate a child. And to his horror, before long, whatever this presence is seems to attach itself to his young son.
Papa, dubis main dengan siapa tu?
Yang beli pergi masuk bilik. Masuk bilik dulu.
Yeah, normally if like an entity comes before you in the form of like I'd say typically a little girl, I would not trust it, because it's more often than not it's a very evil entity. Just don't trust it.
Assalamualaikum. Dubis. Dubis. Masuk. Dubis. Kenapa Dubis selalu main dengan dia tu? Hah?
Kalau Papa nak tahu, Papa bukan dia.
Afnan is horrified when his son seems to start playing with some strange entity that he can't see. But then, one night, the bizarre presence seems to show itself in its true form, and it's pure nightmare fuel. Something with long dark hair can be seen lingering behind the fridge, but when Afnan...
Just before he backed away, you can actually hear it make sort of a noise like the lady from the Grudge movies.
Afnan goes to look, there's nothing there. This thing then appears out of the darkness right in front of him. Now, as always, I leave it up to you to decide whether the clips are real or not. But either way, these videos are definitely very creepy. The Dark Visitor. TikTok user Alex from the Dominican Republic receives a very bizarre video from one of his friends. The video shows his friend leaving his apartment to go to work at around 5:30 in the morning. What happens next is truly bizarre. While closing his apartment door, a very odd-looking dark translucent figure can be seen in the background, just walking through the hallway. But then, it just disappears into thin air. The guy catches the figure from the corner of his eye, but he doesn't realize what it was until he reviews his CCTV footage. The clip went viral on TikTok, racking up nearly 7 million views, and tons of viewer feedback came pouring in. So to very quickly answer some viewer questions and even claims that the video was fake, the guy records a super quick video to explain exactly what happened.
Este video, el cual se viralizó, no tiene ningún tipo de edición, así como yo le estuve explicando a Alex. Esta fue la cámara que lo captó y este es el pasillo. Fue todo real, mi gente. Gracias.
So what do you think this could be? Is it real, or is it all just a TikTok hoax? You decide. Attachments. Daniel Thompson from California lives with his mother in a house completely filled with his mom's collection of antique dolls, furniture, and vintage trinkets.
Hey guys, gonna give a little tour of my place because I guess some of you were asking about it. Hi Mom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Check out this
That's
1930s
creepy.
Art Deco mannequin.
1928.
Okay, all of this vintage stuff my mom got.
The Knight's armor is really cool.
Like
I like
France, I
that.
think. Look at these dolls.
Yeah,
My mom
no.
usually collects dolls. Every room of this house is filled with antique.
I don't understand how people can look at porcelain dolls and dolls like that and not be creeped out or think they are creepy in any way, because they are creepy as fuck. I don't know how people don't think they are. I don't know how people think they aren't. It's like chills down my spine.
Even the bathroom.
Daniel says that his mother has been collecting antiques for as long as he can remember, and he's starting to believe that some of the items might have something supernatural attached to them. One night when Daniel hears bizarre tapping coming from a room downstairs, he takes out his phone and begins to record.
Guys. Do you hear that? Those are the tapping noises I was talking about.
I'm surprised the doors don't creak with how old this place looks. It sounds like it's coming from the dollhouse. Weird.
Where is this coming from? It's like knocking at the door. Hello?
After the odd experience, Daniel decides to install a security camera to keep an eye on the creepy antique dollhouse. 5 days later, and
I kind of expected when he opened the tiny door for there to be a figure on the other side, like by the actual door of the room.
this happens. Miniature furniture inside the dollhouse seemingly moves all by itself. Cut to the next night. It's 2:30 a.m. and the knocking returns. But this time, it's not coming from the dollhouse.
It's coming in threes. It's like the mocking of the Trinity.
At this point, Daniel has had enough, and he moves the old dollhouse into the garage with some other old collectibles. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Yep.
Disturbingly, a doll's eyes seem to move on their own. Daniel begins to wonder if whatever is haunting the dollhouse might have moved into the creepy little doll. But some of Daniel's viewers on TikTok start to get a bit suspicious as to whether his clips are real.
So some of you are saying that I am making all of this up, which I totally get, and honestly I cannot prove to you, like, undoubtedly that it's real. I just am reporting to you guys what I am seeing.
Now, even Daniel's own mother is skeptical of his claims that something from the dollhouse might now be haunting their home. But all that changes one night when she too experiences something downright chilling.
This is my daughter, Lady Mary Talk.
I'm watching the mannequins.
I do. I went over to America 10 years ago to try my luck, and I've been there ever since. They call us the Hollywood.
Honestly, I was expecting one of the mannequins' heads to move, or arms.
As Daniel's mother is watching TV on the couch, little footsteps like those of a small child can be heard running right behind her. The sudden spooky sound startles her so much that she quickly raises up to look and is visibly freaked out because there's no one there. So could Daniel's mother's hobby of collecting antiques for all these years be the cause of their paranormal experiences? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Man on the Top Floor. Japanese paranormal investigator Gachan from the YouTube channel Clip Store sets out to explore an old abandoned hotel all by himself. The hotel sadly had to close its doors. And
I've said this before, and I've said it to many people. If you're going to go investigate something or go to some abandoned place, don't ever go alone. Going alone is one of the worst ideas you can do, because what's worse than possibly running into something paranormal is running to an actual real person that could possibly be very, very mentally unstable and be very dangerous. So you should always at least go with one or two people, so for safety, because running into an actual real person is much worse and much more dangerous than running into something actually paranormal. Plus, also, abandoned places can be very unstable and be very dangerous, so you'll need somebody just in case something happens. So don't ever go alone. That is a very bad idea. A lot of people have died and gone missing that way.
in financial ruin over 30 years ago, driving the owner of the hotel to tragically end his own life. Visitors to the abandoned structure often claim to have seen the apparition of a man, and some say they've even heard his voice. Now, while exploring the second floor of the hotel, Gachan is a bit shaken up when he hears strange noises coming from somewhere in the hallway.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you go to these places, make sure to bring some sort of face mask, because there could be like asbestos or some shit in the air that can damage your lungs or something internal. So always bring some sort of protection as well, because you never know. I knew it because that door was open and it wasn't closed before. I knew it looked different.
誰かいますか?
One of the hotel room doors slams shut all by itself. Gachan's first instinct is to make sure that no other person is with him in the hotel, and he asks several times whether someone is there. When he receives no answer, he takes a look inside the room, but no one there. During his investigation, Gachan keeps hearing something dripping inside the hotel's elevator shaft. When he reaches the top of the building, he takes a look inside the open shaft. What happens next is downright chilling.
I didn't.
Did you see it? Gachan looks inside the elevator shaft but doesn't find anything to explain the strange dripping noise he's been hearing. But when he walks away, his camera pans around and captures the horrifying sight of two legs hanging inside the top of the elevator shaft.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't see that.
Gachan doesn't even know what he just captured until he reviews his footage later at home. So could it be that these pale legs belong to the spirit of the deceased owner? Or is there something else going on here? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation over on the YouTube channel Clip Store. The Haunted Nevada State Prison. Paranormal investigator AJ from the YouTube channel Ghost Vexers Paranormal sets out to investigate the infamous Nevada State Prison in Carson City, Nevada. The prison was built in 1862 and housed some of the most notorious and violent inmates in the world, many of whom never made it out. With hundreds of deeply troubled prisoners that lost their lives inside its walls and 160 years worth of history, it's no wonder that the building is said to be extremely haunted. The old prison was closed down in 2012, and the custodians now host creepy tours to share the strange and very dark history of the prison. AJ is exploring the abandoned jail late at night in hopes of catching some sort of supernatural activity. As he's walking along a cell block all by himself, he captures something truly chilling.
Especially an abandoned prison.
Alright, I'm gonna head
It's not a
back.
very good idea to go by yourself. I don't know if that was an actual apparition.
That was pretty terrifying.
Right in front of AJ, a tall white figure appears to walk by and out of sight. The investigator says that he didn't even see the apparition at the time and only noticed it when he went back through his footage. Now, if you're a longtime viewer of this channel, you know that AJ isn't the first one to capture something truly bizarre at the old Nevada State Prison. The Haunted Side Paranormal Investigations team, Patrick and Jason, also caught something on camera in the prison that they just didn't see at the time. Jason is filming Patrick as he walks down one of the prison hallways. In order to provoke some sort of supernatural activity, Patrick is acting as if he's a new inmate who just arrived at the Nevada State Prison. And then, this happens.
I'm the newest prisoner. Which cell's mine?
Did you see it? Even though the bright light shining on Patrick from the camera doesn't change at all, some odd black shadow suddenly envelops most of Patrick's body, blocking out the light. The Haunted Side team only noticed this strange, unexplained light anomaly after reviewing their video later. There is no logical explanation as to why Patrick would suddenly be covered in darkness. So, combined with AJ's bizarre white figure, we have two creepy incidents caught on camera at the Nevada State Prison. So is the old jail haunted by its former inmates? Let me know what you think. These paranormal moments can be found on the YouTube channels Ghostfexers Paranormal and The Haunted Side. Frozen in his tracks. TikTok user Creed4 is enjoying a hike out in the woods when he notices a small bunny behaving very strangely.
It's a wabbit. I'm guessing it's following him. What is that fucking noise?
He was right there.
It sounds like it's saying help me. Yeah, I would be.
A wild rabbit freezes in its tracks and doesn't move even when the hiker comes close. And his camera captures a creepy muffled voice asking for help.
Yep, I'd be noping right out of that. It sounds like it's right next to him, too.
He was right there.
The hiker believes he might have captured some kind of strange creature trying to lure him out into the woods. He says that he'll never hike again without some kind of weapon. So what do you think this creepy voice could be? Let me know. Undetected. Nuke's Top 5 viewer German Corona reached out to me about a very strange incident that he captured at his home in Santa Barbara, California. German says that one night he got an alarming notification from his security camera that a person had been spotted on top of his roof. He hurried outside to investigate, but he found no one and nothing there. The same night he receives another notification. Again, a person has been detected on his property. When he reviews his security footage, he is shocked by what he finds.
It's a cat. And cat's looking like, what the fuck was that? Probably another cat spirit.
Now it's a little hard to make out, but the faint shape of something can be seen moving around on German's property, seemingly climbing from the ground up to the roof and then back down again. Whatever it is seems to capture the attention of German's cat, who seems to stare at the bizarre shape before just looking around.
It looked like it came out of the building and then
confusion.
went right up the building.
So could it be that German accidentally captured paranormal activity outside his home? Or what do you think this could be? Let me know. Thank you so much for watching.
Interesting. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please make sure to go check out my Twitch, my TikTok, and my Discord. All links are in the description below. If there are any other videos you'd like to see me react to, be it from YouTube, TikTok, or anywhere else, please make sure to comment them down below and I will get to them as soon as I can. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.